All right, let's dive right in. If you're anywhere in higher education, you know that there's this one role that can really kickstart an entire academic career, and that's the research assistant. So today, we're going to build the ultimate roadmap to help you land that first, absolutely crucial position. I love this quote because it just perfectly captures the huge shift that happens when you become an RA. I mean, think about it. This isn't just another small step, it's a massive leap. You're going from someone who just learns about things to someone who's actually helping discover them. You've really got to understand, this isn't just another part-time job on campus. For so many people, the RA position is the absolute foundation of their academic career. This is where you get the skills, you build the network, and you start building a reputation that's going to follow you for years. Okay, you're going to hear me say the term PI a lot. It just stands for Principal Investigator. The easiest way to think of them is as the head honcho of the lab. They're the lead researcher, they're in charge of all the grant money, and most importantly, they're the person you need to impress. So where does this whole journey even start? Well, before you even think about writing an email or filling out an application, it starts with you. It starts with building a rock-solid academic foundation. You've got to prove you have what it takes to contribute to some serious, rigorous research. PIs are looking for two things right off the bat. First, a strong GPA. It's a pretty clear signal of your work ethic and that you can handle complex info. Second, and I really can't stress this enough, you have to master research methodology. It is completely non-negotiable. So what does mastering methodology actually look like in practice? It means getting proficient with the specific tools of the trade. And here's a little inside scoop. PIs often see skills like SPSS, R, Python, or certain lab techniques as things you should already know, not as bonuses. So if your school offers electives in these areas, you should sign up like yesterday. Okay, so your foundation is solid. You've got the skills. Now it's time to start the search. But the key here is to be strategic. You don't want to just be blasting out random applications. You want to identify your niche and find that perfect fit. So how do you find that perfect fit? Let me give you two really powerful strategies. First, become a detective. Seriously, scour the faculty profiles in your department. What are they publishing? What are their current projects? Second, and this is a real pro tip, follow the money. Look up which grants have recently been awarded. A new grant almost always means they're going to need new research assistants. Listen, this is probably one of the most important things you need to know. A lot of the best RA roles exist in what's kind of like a hidden job market. They aren't advertised, they get filled by someone who knows someone, or by a proactive student who reached out before a job was even officially created. And this right here just perfectly shows you the difference that initiative makes. The email on the left, it's vague, it's generic, it's honestly probably headed straight for the trash folder. But the one on the right, that's a total game changer. It's specific. It shows you've done your homework, you actually get their research, and you have a real skill to offer. That is the email that gets a reply. Of course, you're going to attach your CV to that amazing email, but remember, an academic CV is a different beast from a standard resume. It needs to be totally laser-focused on research. Emphasize your lab skills, list any publications or presentations you've done, and be super specific about the software you've mastered. All right, let's say your proactive networking paid off and you've made contact. We're in the final stage now, turning that connection into a formal application and then, hopefully, a successful interview. Now, while that informed cold email is a powerful tool for those unadvertised roles, you absolutely have to keep your eyes on the formal job postings too. These show up on specialized platforms where universities from literally all over the world list their open positions. And when you're searching those platforms, a fantastic resource, really a go-to, is academicjobs.com. It's built specifically for academic roles, which means you can cut through all the noise you find on general job boards and just focus on the opportunities that are actually right for you. Using a site like academicjobs.com is pretty straightforward, but you need to be smart about it. Use the filters. Narrow your search down to research and assistant level roles. Then, and this is key, set up alerts. New funding means jobs often get posted in waves, and you want to be the first one to know about it. You did it. You landed the interview. That's huge, so congratulations. But you need to understand that this conversation is going to be different. A PI isn't just checking to see if they like you, they are testing your reliability and your technical precision. So, how do you prepare? Well, be ready to talk about how you'd handle things going wrong, like a data discrepancy or a failed experiment.
That shows a real problem-solving mindset. And finally, be ready to talk about the PI's research goals like you're already part of the team.
And there you have it, your complete roadmap to success. We've gone over building your skills, finding that perfect fit, how to craft that perfect email, and of course, how to nail the interview. If you only take one single thing away from this whole explainer, please let it be this. This is the mindset shift that will put you ahead of everyone else. Don't be just another student looking for a job. Be a problem solver. Be the solution that a busy PI is desperately hoping to find. So you have the roadmap, you have the strategy. Your journey from student to a genuine research contributor, it starts right now. So get out there, build those skills, start that search, and go find your next great opportunity on academicjobs.com. Good luck!